Check, check. 1, 2. Hello. So, who's all out there? We've got Twitch and we've got YouTube going tonight. We're getting fancy up in here. Okay, cool. Just giving Sam a second or two to get on for 6 o'clock. Sam will talk nonsense for a little bit while we wait for them other slowpokes to come and join us. I was actually keen to try and throw in some Facebook tonight to stream to Facebook as well, but it seems I can only do 2 at the same time at this point. One day when we fancy, then maybe we'll have more than one, but the option to stream to Facebook wasn't to a page, it was then to a profile, and I want to obviously do it to the page. And that's a paid version, so maybe we'll get fancy and do that a bit later. For now, let's do some cool stuff. Let's make some cool beats. Let's make some cool tunes. So for those of you who have maybe been watching some of the others, the idea of what these live streams are is just simply a freestyle session where I literally grab some random stuff and I make a beat on the spot. All of it is unprepared and we just putting some ideas together, having some fun. Maybe you learn something while you watch, demonstration purposes, entertainment purposes, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so let's look at getting into it. So tonight, basically what I want to do is an idea I kind of had let's hop over to the screen. Let's show you what's going on here. So the idea is I'm hoping that this is not so crazy that it's completely undoable, but the idea is this, right? The idea is to take a single loop and create as much of a track from that as possible. So essentially what I mean is I've grabbed a loop out of Splice. In this case, it's a flute. Yes. And the idea is to chop out of it what you need in order to form other parts of your instruments, essentially. So we're not creating loops out of it like resampling and things like that. We are actually going to create other instruments out of that loop. So essentially we need drums, right? So we're going to try and create a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat out of the melody. And then other melodies, bass, all sorts of stuff. The idea is to essentially piece together an entire musical piece. I changed my phrase. I was going to say an entire piece of music like a song, but I don't know if one can actually formulate an entire song just yet. So I don't want to say that we're going to do a whole song because I don't know if that's exactly where we're going to go with this. But the idea is that we're going to build the other sounds from the one loop. So let me play you the loop and you guys can get an idea of what it sounds like, and then we're gonna try chop it up and find other sounds within that loop. Okay, yes sir. So that is the loop. This loop is gonna probably essentially form like the basis of the track. Like it's going to be the sort of main melody per se, which is fine, but we're going to build the rest of it on top of it. So I think what I want to do is I want to try and start with the drums. And so my thought pattern is I'm going to look for a sound within this flute that is the lowest bit, and then I'm going to try and create a kick from that. Yes. Okay, this here. Okay, that kind of feels like something we can use. And let the games begin. Yo, so if you're out there, how about you throw a little comment in the chat? Let's see who's there. Okay. Okay, that felt like it was cheating. That was so cheating. It's slapping on follow tempo, and now all of a sudden it's giving it a bim bim. Okay, that does feel like cheating. But I don't care. And the main reason I don't care is because essentially you would follow tempo. That would be the objective. Okay, let's see what we get. So there's this little plugin called SK10. It's a free plugin. It's I think Waves does it. I think, but essentially, as you can see at the bottom there, it is a sub-kick emulator. And we're using it as a way to bring out the lowest bits of the frequency range to try and literally pretend like it's a kick, right? Okay, we're obviously completely stuffing with the frequency ranges, so we are going to make this thing freak the hell out. Oh, I got... Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll come back to him as we go along. Let's find a snare. Okay, maybe not a snare, because I think we can steal a hi-hat out of this. Yeah. I mean, really. Obviously doesn't sound anything like what we'd really have out of a hi-hat, but hey, we're making our own vibe here. Maybe this one. Maybe we steal you. Let's take a bit of it so we've got some space. Put you on you there. Okay, so our first biggest issue with this guy is that the first biggest issue, sorry, Darian, you're distracting me. I'm only kidding. Thank you for the heads up. That's super appreciated. Okay, so the first issue with this guy that I can feel we're gonna run into is because it's obviously pitched. This one we've managed to strike lucky. Oh, let's see, maybe. Yes, okay, let's use the follow tempo, that's cool. The biggest issue now with that, I'm only kidding, Darren, it's totally cool. I love you, man. Thank you. The biggest issue we're gonna find with this is it's pitched. So because it's pitched, obviously it's pitched, trying to get that tonal value out of this guy in order to turn it into an actual snare, or to at least emulate some kind of a snare, is going to be tricky. Going to be tricky for sure. Let's see. I feel like I'm going to have to cheat on this one. So again, Waves does this little snare sizzle kind of plug-in. Oh man, yeah, that totally did it, but in a bad way. Okay, let's use a bit of that. I still don't like that tone. We don't want. This thing is not liking the fact that it is distorting like that. Sound like a pipe. That's fine. Let's see what further materializes. Okay. it's so funky. And that's a bad funky. Oh, seriously? Not the time for my keyboard to lose connection. What do we think? What do we think? Aye, typical. Now we've lost sound for you guys. Okay, wait. We're getting there. There should be no reason why you don't have any sound. There is no reason. Yeah, you're only hearing it out of the mic right now. Let's see quickly, out of interest. This is probably not a great idea. Oh, there is no other option. How did you guys just lose freaking sound? Okay, I'm gonna work a Jimmy. I don't know how well this Jimmy is gonna work, but we're gonna try and work a Jimmy. How did this Jimmy? Mr. D, can you hear now? Let me turn the mic off and then maybe. Cool. You can hear both now? You can hear like the actual track now. Let me play the track. Okay. Thank you, Mr. D. Let's do this. We are good to go. Okay, let's put something down. clickaroo. Sounds like a pipe. No, you are gonna be right there. Hey, we essentially got a drum kit, a weird sounding kit out of this melody. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Oh, I quite like this little sound. Let's try that little guy. Let's start you here. Ooh. Yeah. I like that. Oh, it's got a whole rhythm on its own. Oh, that could be a whole melody on its own. That could be a whole vibe all on its own, with a whole different beat. Yeah, like even the metronome would have to be different, just on what's happening there. Okay, that's kind of a vibe. Let's see what happens. something. And ding. Let's grab that. And it's got like a bit of a sustained kind of vibe over the top, which is not bad. Yep. Yep. What do we think? Are we nuts? Are we completely crazy? Are we onto something here? I think we are somewhat onto something here. I think the idea, the concept of taking a loop, which is essentially a flute, and dissecting the other instruments out of it is a wild idea, is an exciting idea. Yes, I agree with you 100%. It is strange and probably doesn't sound all that great. Like, obviously, actual instruments would sound a lot better. Like an actual kick and an actual snare would obviously sound a lot better. But this does, even if just for one's own creativity, give a very cool idea as to being able to just, do something cool, dissecting the pattern, you know, doing something cool with it. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think I'm going to give this some more thought, and I'm going to split this into another video, but I think this is pretty cool. I think this is a cool concept. I'm going to leave you to listen to it a little bit more. Yeah, it definitely could be something quite cool in its own unique way. I think the fact that it is like a kit sound that's dissected out of a melody, even though we had to cheat a little bit to get there, I think it's still very kind of cool in a way that it's almost like if people knew that the pattern was made up of those bits, even if it didn't sound all that realistic, it would almost be forgivable. So I think that's quite cool. Cool. I'm going to leave you guys with that quick little short stream, taking you guys through this idea of being able to completely dissect a pattern. I think it's kind of cool. If you stumble across this video and you're inspired by this concept, I'd love for you to try it. I'd love for you to find a loop and mess around with it like this and dissect it. And I'd love for you to reach out to us. My Instagram is at the original Mike Lowry. The original, I'm sure you know how to spell that. Mike, M-I-K-E, and then Lowry, L-A-U-R-I-E. And you can also check us out at Legacy School of Music. You're obviously on the page right now, so you know where to find us. But yeah, you can reach out to me. I'd love to sort of hear what you guys have pieced together. I think it's a cool idea, and I'd love to hear what other people do with it. So yeah. So peace out, yo. Have a good evening. Enjoy your, what is today? Thursday. Enjoy your Thursday evening. Thank you for those that have jumped on, and we will do one again soon. I definitely want to do another cool freestyle of something wild, something really, really cool. But this was a unique, enjoyable concept. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining, and I will see you guys again sometime soon. Hopefully really soon. Like, I don't know, like maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see you guys again soon. Peace out.